Hey, I just want to say today's video, I put the learnings at the end. And if you don't want to hear me rambling at the beginning, just jump to the time mark that I put at the end to learn about the learnings. That's it. Okay. Enjoy the video. Hey, I'm on a 30 days video challenge, but actually I missed one day. But I don't call it a failure. I'm still on the challenge. I just changed the rule. So now it's not 30 consecutive days. It's just I just do 30 videos. Today I want to talk about what happened, why did I miss one day, and why did I decided to change the rule and my learning out of it. And two is my reflection on commitment and promise and when to what to do when you actually feel like you need to give up. I'm not talking about confidence completely. I will still touch about confidence, but stay and listen to my story, please. Okay. Now let's start with what happened. Why did I miss one day? So let's go back a little bit to when I started talking about confidence. I bet you noticed in the past week or more, I've been talking about confidence. That started when I thought, okay, I want to stay on a topic and I want to see how far I can push myself in talking about this topic, in making videos about this topic. This I push myself in a different multiple different ways. One is pushing myself to stay on a topic and see how much I can think of, how much I can output, how much I can share with you. Because I believe I do have a lot of learnings about confidence, and I want to organize these thoughts as I was thinking about it and then share with you through videos. That's one. Pushing myself in thinking about confidence, thinking about imposter syndrome, thinking about this particular topic. I picked this topic just, you can say, somewhat random, but actually this is like the the topic that I learned the most about during my coaching practice, right? But that's one where I push myself on thinking about a topic, and two is that I push myself on making videos about a the same topic. So this including recording the video, editing and publishing it, and also I was trying to see if I can find a way to organize the workflow for myself, the process of making a video. I didn't have a process. I still don't have a process. I was thinking, should I maybe experiment some things and see if I can come up with a process that works for myself in starting from ideation and planning for the video, and then recording the video, editing the video, publishing the video, and then even following up on a certain video, and also making thumbnails and titles and all that. I've been experimenting, but it's difficult. So, but that anyway, that's the second area where I was pushing myself for. And is there a third area? Let me think. Um, and I think the third is really just repeat the repetition every day, building the confidence. I talked about this in one of the videos. I wanna. I understand that the initial confidence somehow can be built by repetition. So I thought hopefully I can push myself to repeat this enough so I can build the muscle memory, build the confidence into both my thinking and also video making. Right. So that's the three things that I'm pushing myself for. And I definitely learned a lot. I learned a lot. But as you may imagine, the more you push yourself, the more I push myself, the more I felt that this is difficult. This is hard. I want to give up. It was hard in a few ways. One is that organizing my thoughts, thinking about a particular topic and organizing my thoughts to a level where I can actually output, this is difficult. I don't have doubt on my ability in thinking about a topic and coming up with meaningful takeaways for you, but it's really hard to organize it in a way that is presentable in a video. Okay. So that's where I felt. So initially, the first few videos, I felt, okay, this is okay. I can do it. But then the more I do it, the more I felt it's getting harder and harder. And I find myself when recording the video, I I can't I can express myself clearly enough because I didn't have enough time to organize it in a way that I feel good enough. Okay, so I found it difficult, and then the more I do it, the more I find it difficult. Of course, that's the point of pushing yourself, right? You push yourself to a point where you feel it's difficult. That's where learning happens. So I find it difficult, but the point is that I didn't adjust to this difficulty, and I keep doing the things. I keep doing it in a way that I'm used to. You know, I record a video. I try to record a video in one take. Sometimes didn't work, so I thought, okay, maybe I'll break it down into parts, and I record the videos in different sections and then put them together. And then I've been just trying to do it without a script. I don't really have the words that I want to say. I just have it in mind, sort of organize it roughly, and then try to come up with whatever I want to say on the fly. Not changing any of that, it's getting harder. So I realized now I need to change something. I need to change something in the way of uh, making a video, or thinking about the topic. So that's one. That's what becomes difficult. And two, of course, is in the process of making videos, I try to plan ahead. I try to uh, write down my ideas of videos, and try to write down bullet points, and try to make it into a workflow. But it's it's hard because on one side I'm trying to catch up with the progress. I need to make a video every day. On the other side, I had to uh, plan ahead, right? So I can't. It's basically it makes it impossible to on one side plan ahead, and then two on on the other side actually deliver. So I realized that it's impossible to do it on a daily cadence. I can't do it. It's difficult. So on both sides, I like it's difficult. So that's all the context, and down to what happened on that day when I missed that one video. I was trying to record a video. I had the idea. I had the structure of the video, and I sat here and was recording it, but I just wasn't happy. I need to repeat. I need to do it again and again and again. But I got stuck. Basically, in the middle of talking, I would just lost my thoughts, and or maybe I make some mistakes and have to stop and redo. Although I try to break it down into multiple takes, it still happens. And because maybe one reason was that I was doing that in the evening and pretty late in the day, and my mind was already not very much functioning. So the more failures I experienced, the more frustration I felt. Or it's like, God, I need to do it again. God, I need to do it again. And now it was at the end of the day, and it was at a point where I felt, no, I need to go to bed. I can't keep doing this. I need to sleep. So I was facing a decision to make. Should I just give up and let go of the commitment and say, okay, I fail. I just give up on this 30 days challenge. I can't do it. Today I didn't make a video. I failed the challenge, right? Or I what was the other? Or I try to make a video somehow and not making me fail, right? I can just basically technically I can just upload anything, and then it would just make me stay. It keeps me in the game, right? Keeps me in the challenge because I did a video today. I can still, say that technically I'm still on a challenge. It's just this video is really bad. And I decided, no, I'm not gonna make a video that is really bad, that I'm not happy about, and I just upload it for the sake of the commitment, the promise, and literally no one cares. No one cares whether I stay through the 30 days challenge or not, right? Only myself care. So I'm not gonna just upload a video for the sake of staying in the challenge. So that's why I decided. I was like, okay, I'm gonna put this down. I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll deal with it tomorrow. So the next day, I woke up. I thought, let me give it another try in the morning when my mind is still like at its most energized, most refreshed state. So I did it. I give it a try. I think it only took me like 30 minutes to make that video, and I made that, uploaded it. I was like, whew, I make the video, uploaded it. But still, I missed the video for the day before, right? So I already missed one day. And I started to think, either I can count the video in the morning towards yesterday, towards the day before, and then I make another in the evening, or I can just admit and acknowledge that I missed one day and I I screwed up. I lost the challenge. I failed the challenge. But then that's where I realized this is the key learning about commitment and promise. Now, see what I was facing was a polarized decision, like two choices, two options. One is I acknowledge that I failed the challenge, and then that's it. I let go. I gave up. I give up the promise. Right. I'm not give up the commitment. I'm not doing the challenge anymore. Like I lost it. I failed it. The other option is to stay in the challenge and call myself like technically find a way that technically I'm still here because I make two videos today. I compensate the one for the day before. So two. What was it? Well, give me one moment. I lost my mind. I lost my thought. Let me recover. So yeah, two decisions. One is that I will quit the challenge. I'll quit the challenge. One is that I stay, right? I find a way to stay, find an excuse to stay, right? Either give up or not. That's very binary. I caught myself doing that. I was like, why are there only two choices? I'm gonna create another choice for myself. Not gonna stick to these two choices. I'm gonna make my own choice. And what's that choice? That choice is I'll change the rule so that I'm still in a challenge. I didn't give up. I didn't give up the whole challenge because I did 20 something days already, right? Now I have only a few days to go. I'm not giving up on that. I gave up one day. Yes, I gave up one day's video, but I'm not giving up on the others. I break the challenge down into 30 days. I give up only one day and I'll continue and I'll stay in the challenge for the rest of the challenge, the rest of 30, 31 days, whatever. And I make the rules, right? So that's what I realized, and that's what I hope that you can take away is that when you feel that you are facing a very difficult choice, and those choices, those options what you saw or you're facing, when they are very polarized, either this or that, that's when you need to think about what are the other options that you can create for yourself, or are other options that are actually already available for you. It's just you don't see them because you're focusing too much on choosing either of the two, polarized options. Okay, so that's what I learned here. It's like when giving up on a promise, when you debate whether you should give up on a commitment, whether you should debate, no, you're debating whether you should give up on a promise. You don't feel that you need to give up the whole thing. You can just break it down into so many smaller units and you just give up whatever you need to give up and then keep the rest of it. Whether this is a promise to someone else, whether this is a promise to yourself, whether this is a commitment that you're making to thousands of people, doesn't matter. You can break it down so that you can just give up the part that you want to give up and keep the rest. Yeah. And that makes it so much lighter because you're not giving up a whole promise. You don't feel that disappointed. You don't feel that you lost a lot of trust. You lost a little bit, maybe. You lost maybe one small bit of it, and you keep the rest, right? And then now you stay in that commitment, you still push yourself, you still grow, you still do whatever you feel is the right thing to do. You're not betraying yourself. You're not betraying that commitment. All right. That's the key learning for this video. I know that like this is totally unstructured. This is totally me just like talking about stuff. But thank you for watching until this point. And I'll see you in next video. Bye bye.